Good, Steve, or do you need, are you okay with this, or we'll
Yes.
move on?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So I'll talk to Michelle about beginning the budget process, at least starting asking departments and boards.
Yeah. To start working. Okay, next we have, consider resolution 30, 2016, authorizing mayor to enter into contract for sale of real property at 178 Main Street. I did talk to John, or he had left a message for me, and, they have not received a signed contract yet, but this is to authorize me to sign once it's, reviewed. So, would you like me to read this?
No.
Okay. This is the Hartford property up top of Main by the traffic light. They had to purchase a small piece of property so that they could extend their front stoop out. It was village property, so we agreed on that, and this is a continuation of that process. So this authorizes me to review and to sign that contract.
So the resolution, the date needs to be changed.
Changed, right, yeah.
Right. In both the resolution and the short EAF.
Okay. What page is it?
The resolution, it's the second page.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, I got that one.
And then in the short EAF, because that also requires your signature, on page, sorry, the last page here, page 2 of 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And,
Did we make those corrections to Michael, or do we do that since we don't have that?
I'll talk to Mary about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Also, I believe that on page 1 of 3, either urban or residential should be checked.
Okay. Well, I agree.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Marie. What was that?
On page 1 of 3,
Yep.
on number 4,
Mm-hmm.
either urban or residential should also be checked.
I think you're on the wrong page.
Okay. Well, I've got one or
This is
two.
a short EAF.
I saw
page
the,
1.
yep, I saw him check everything, yep.
Check all of this is gonna occur on the joining and the proposed.
The other thing that bothered me about this is that the survey is a little old.
I thought that, Mary had talked about the survey, because we wanted one that was, well, they wanted the points on there.
Yes, they wanted the means, whatever.
Means and bounds,
Yes,
right?
means
Was
bounds.
another survey ordered by us or something, or
Pardon me?
was another survey ordered by us
No,
for
no.
purchase?
But in the future, I think we should require a current survey.
Mm-hmm.
This still shows this as a mobile gas station.
Yeah, that's a while
The
back.
survey shows,
1977.
the survey shows a mobile sign. And, well, anyway, I don't believe that.
We can still request that.
No, I mean, we don't have the time to do that
Right.
for him.
Moving on the page 1 of 3, where we're checking urban and residential, we're also gonna keep commercial checked. So we're checking all of them.
Yeah,
sorry?
yeah, it says,
What
it says to check all land
Check all,
uses,
okay,
so we
so
have commercial,
Commercial,
so
urban, and residential, right?
we're going for all three.
Commercial, urban, and residential?
I don't
says-
care, like the semantics to me
All
on
land
that one.
uses that occur adjoining and near the proposed action.
Right.
When you've got a gas station, that's commercial to me.
Right, and that's why they have commercial
So
check.
commercial's check, and Marie's saying that,
Residential, because you've got the house next to it on the other
And,
side.
and that's why I say it should be urban.
Mhm.
Dave says it should be suburban, residential. I don't
It's not an
care.
option.
I
It's
don't
not an
care.
option,
Either one.
whatever. Urban, but we need commercial and residential, those are the ones
okay,
I
I'm
was
going
concerned.
residential,
Okay,
residential and commercial.
so you need a motion here?
Okay, so I'll make a motion to authorize myself to enter into contract the sale of real property, with the changes on the forms. The date of the resolution, be changed from December 13th to December 27th. And on the last page of the AF, also to change what's it on the last page, Maurice?
Yeah, page
Oh, yeah.
202.
Yeah.
Yeah, on 202, also from 13 to 27.
Mhm.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call vote. I vote yes. Trustee Murphy?
Yes.
Trustee Early?
Yes,
Trustee Miller is absent,
I should not be a part of this one.
so you are
Abstaining.
abstaining?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a 3 vote, and the motion is passed. Next is request for sale of village property. This is 26 Garden Street. Marie had a question, and it's valid on the map. It shows a road,
road as wide.
road has widened on this, and so if that is true and it was widened or isn't widened, they might not even have to buy this property. So we have a call in, or Marie has a call in to the surveyor to ask what exactly that means and how that affects the sale. So we'll table this. I'm in favor of selling it, but they might not have to purchase it actually.
Yeah, agreed.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll table that until we get more information. Next is items associated with IT. This is a request from our accountant. In the past, our last accountant treasurer had access from home with her home computer, and Michelle would like the same opportunity. So I guess would anyone like to fill in on that? I think that's the gist of it.
It makes a lot of
Makes
sense
Yeah,
that she be able to work.
and those are secure access lines, so we wouldn't have any problem with that.
Okay,
We'd go through it.
yeah, that was my question. Okay, so I'll make a motion to allow remote access to village accountant Michelle Ascalio to her home computer.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
T. Old business review draft correspondence.
Sorry,
Whoa.
there's another one.
Is it?
There are 2 items under new IT. That
Oh, I
was
thought this
one.
was followed up. Okay, go ahead.
The other one is Anthony is recommending battery
Oh, that
backup
Yeah, okay.
for the Rich Life site.
Excuse me.
Did you get an answer satisfactory, or I know you had questions on why the backup or
Well,
whatever?
what he's saying is you really need 2 battery backups if what you want to be able to do is have internet access and the outage is affecting your internet capability. So for full backup, we would need 2 devices, which we don't have a price for. The single battery backup, I think you said was $85 in that range. My thinking, well, if there's a power outage, I'm not sure that they need the ability to do Microsoft Office products. That would be the only thing they'd have the ability to do. Anthony also points out that with the current configuration, if there's a power failure, it could destroy the hard drive
Mhm.
and the motherboard. Which, God forbid, you don't want your motherboard to get destroyed. So, I mean, you could do that with a surge protector, but he points out that the battery backup probably does not extend to an orderly shutdown of the PC. So I guess for $85, we
Okay.
have a more secure PC.
That includes insurance, a warranty also, said, on the battery backups, $5,000 warranty.
Yeah.
Whereas if we don't have it and
Right.
we burn the
Should we have a motion for that?
Yeah, I so moved.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So that's 1 battery backup.
Right.
Okay.
Then for IT, I think.
Yep.
Next is, did you, okay. There's a marked up review of draft, but just if you guys could take a look at that for response to 75 Main, and has everyone kind of gone over that?
Yes, I
Mhm.
have,
Yes.
Yeah,
Is everyone okay with that?
yes.
yes.
So I guess a motion to send this letter to the owners of the apothecary and the pantry in response to their request to reduce parking waivers recommended by the village planning board.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I just have to get Samantha's name, which I still don't know.
Is that,
Does anyone know?
no,
Mhm.
you know who'd know is Matt.
Okay.
You want me to reach out to him?
Yeah, thanks. Marie, this is yours, related to municipal parking. We have at
Right.
nights, the parking meter is, well, probably not the most optimal as far as seeing, and they're having complaints, so Marie's suggesting a light to illuminate the parking meter.
That, what we have to have though is we need, a light that has at least a
Happy New Year's, Don.
at least a 14-foot extension. The arm has to be out at least 14 feet. Senator Hudson was going to look into that and get back to me sometime this week. If we were to do that, it would cost the village about $30 a month to run that light, which in the winter hours is reasonable, because you just can't see the parking meter buttons, so that you can illuminate the parking meter screen. If that doesn't work, if they don't have a 14-foot arm, then what I recommend we investigate is switching the orientation of the meter. Right now it faces northwest, and as you know, in the summertime there's terrible sun glare on it. If we were to rotate it 180 degrees, it would face southeast. There wouldn't be any afternoon glare, and we would be able to take advantage of a shorter arm, because the meter screen would be illuminated by the light from a shorter arm. So I'd like to get your thoughts about installing, if we can get a 14-foot arm, about installing a light there. If we can't get that arm, then I'd like to talk to Devo about rotating the meter and installing a shorter arm with a light. I've talked to Jimmy Eli, and he's fine with it.
We just have to make sure that any light that is there isn't glary on the screen, so that you still won't be able to see. You may be able to see the buttons, but you won't be able to see what's on the screen.
They don't light up, do
No, which doesn't
You
make
have
sense
to
to me.
press start for
No.
it to light up, and you can't find start, because that start button is not illuminated.
Okay.
And then the screen lights up, but the other areas of the meter are not illuminated, so you need to see where you're gonna put your
Right.
money or your credit card. It just, we hadn't considered it.
And there's no solar something you can add to that?
Well, I pursued that with Devo, and the logical place to put the solar would be on top of the meter, which is where the meter solar is.
No.
So that's sort
Isn't
of,
there a telephone pole right there?
there's a utility pole there.
Utility pole right there?
There's a utility pole in the southeast corner
Right.
of the parking lot, which is the one that Central Hudson would agree to mount it on. And that's just a transmission pole. It does not currently have a light on it.
Okay.
I'll find out. I think 14 feet's gonna be a stretch. I don't know if that's gonna happen, and it just seems like if you turn the meter, I don't know, it seems like it should be facing the parking lot. I don't know. I guess people will walk around it, but it seems not.
No, it's not the optimum solution, but
I mean, if
it's
it's
not
a-
usable in the winter months.
If we turn it, it will still be illuminated, but it will just not be a 14-foot arm, right? So
If we turn
it will, we'll still have a light on it, but it won't be a 14-foot arm. It'll be a shorter arm. Is that what
it could be, if we do a 180-degree rotation, it will face toward the light, toward the pole.
Maybe we can get some kind of a sign, a big sign that says parking meter here.
We have a sign that says parking meter.
Oh, okay.
There is a sign that says parking meter, and it's an arrow down to it. What's not optimum is that right now, it faces toward the
Right.
parking spaces. So when everybody lines up, they line up like that. If we rotated 180 degrees, it's actually then in a corner. And so people don't have easy access to a line of, you and I have seen
Right.
6 people in line to feed the meter in the summertime.
Okay, we'll find out about the orange, go
Okay.
from there.
Will do.
Let's see. Approval of, Board of Trustees workshop, December sixth, 2016. Make a motion to approve.
So moved.
Do we have or your second?
A second?
Marie
Sorry,
second?
I second.
Yeah, okay, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Next we have, I'll make a motion to approve village board trustees meeting, monthly meeting, December 13th, 2016.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
That's it, right, for those. And, make a motion to approve, approval of bills, batch number 3874, in the amount of $69,571.93.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
The last was an executive session, but we haven't gotten information, which I was promised tomorrow, which doesn't help today. So we'll table that, and discuss at our next meeting, hopefully. I was promised that from Shay tomorrow. So, any public comment?
We're done.
Yes.
Doug Cunningham. Do you folks have any comment on the notice of claim by Laurel and Butterfield?
No, I don't. Anybody else? Anyone else? Motion to adjourn.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Yes, good move. Good move, Fran.